In this video, we are going to learn how to evaluate integers into algebraic expressions. Very good stuff. So our instructions say evaluate each for b equals 2, c equals -3, and d equals 5. We're going to use the order of operations as our governing rules as to how to follow the order of what operations to use. In number 1, we're asked to do -4 times b times d minus c. Now remember, what this means is really -4 times some empty holding spot times another empty holding spot minus another empty holding spot. Just keeping in mind that this is b, this is d, and this is c. So the value for b that we're plugging in is 2. So we evaluate that, and then the value for d is +5. Evaluate that, and the value for c is -3. Okay, so how do we now evaluate? It's just an order of operations problem. So we're going to do multiplication first. -4 times 2 is -8, times 5 is -40. So we get -40 there, so sweet. Then I'm going to do a little bit of, well, we could do mental math all in one step. You could recognize that minus a -3 is +3, or you could carry down that operation here. Does not matter. So -40 minus a -3 is the same as -40 plus 3. And -40 plus 3 is -37. Beautiful. And that is our final answer there. Okay, on to number 2. In number 2, we're going to do a similar idea here. I want you to notice, though, that at the end we've got the opposite of c. We don't read that -c because we don't know if c is positive or negative to start with. We read that again as the opposite of c. So let's roll. You've got 8 times some number b. I'm going to do this all in one step. The b value that I'm evaluating in is 2 plus, and now we're going to evaluate in for d, the number 5. That gets evaluated in there. Plus, now we're doing the opposite of, c gets the parentheses within the parentheses. I know that's weird. The opposite of -3. That's why it's so important, I think, to have those parentheses so we don't mix up those signs. Now we're going to do a little bit of order of operations. I'm going to go inside the parentheses first. So inside the parentheses, the opposite of -3 is 3. And you can copy the rest of what we've yet to operate on. Okay, so there we have it. Now we're going to go left to right, doing multiplication first because that comes before the division, working left to right. 8 times 2 is 16. Now, having done that and realizing we have an addition sign in between, you could shorten your steps here and do 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3, because division is going to come next anyway. Or you could have recopied this and done out 3 later. Now we'll do addition, left to right. 16 plus 3 is 19, plus 3 is 22. There we have it, folks. A little bit of order of operations, a lot of bit of evaluating with integers.